Oh.
Hello, Alice. It's me.
Oh, thank goodness. Did you get the 200 from Grogan?
Yeah, I got it, and I went downtown and bought you a Mother's Day present with it.
Oh, Phil, I can't wait to see it. When will you be home?
Just a minute. Hey, Sarge, how long do you think I'll be here?
Phil, you're in jail again?
Yes, dear.
What for now?
Passing counterfeit money.
Alice and Phil will be back in just a moment. But first, here's your Rexall family druggist.
Recently, a customer asked me for an example of Rexall quality that she could see with her own eyes. I told her one example like that is the label on a Rexall drug product, and she came back with...
But every drug product has a label.
Yes, ma'am, that's true, but let's take a look at this Rexall label for a minute. See these 3 different sets of numbers? One here in this corner, one over here, and one up here?
Yeah.
You've probably never noticed them before, but each one means that certain important steps in the preparation of this product have been carefully done and thoroughly checked. For instance, this one here is the product's code number and tells the tested formula by which it was compounded. This one here is the control number, which was assigned to the complete case history that has been kept on this product through every step of its manufacture.
And this one here?
That's the identification of the label itself. And it means that the label has been carefully checked for the proper directions and is the right one for this particular product.
And I've always looked on a label as just a piece of paper with the name of the product.
Well, ma'am, those pieces of paper are handled like currency in a bank. They're kept in a locked room until the labeling process begins. Then a certain amount is counted out very carefully, and after the labeling run, every one of them is again counted and checked against the number of bottles or packages labeled. Naturally, the two have to balance.
Well, that is evidence I can see for myself.
Yes, ma'am. Evidence of the painstaking care and accuracy that go into the preparation of all of the 2,000 or more drug products made by the Rexall Drug Company. When you remember things like this, you understand why some 10,000 independent Rexall druggists tell you you can depend on any drug product that bears the name Rexall.
Good health to all from Rexall.
Alice,
Yeah.
I'm sorry I didn't get you anything for Mother's Day. I didn't get my money back from Grogan and...
Oh, that's all right, Phil. You don't have to get me anything.
But I want to.
Well, if you insist, okay. But don't spend too much money. Get me something inexpensive.
Like what?
Well, I could use something to get around town in. How about a Cadillac convertible, darling? Or would you rather buy me a Lincoln Continental, sweetheart?
Take roller skates and call me Stinky.
This is Bill Foreman wishing good health to all from Rexall.
This is NBC, the National Broadcasting Company.
That announcer there, Bill Foreman, that announcer, he actually was the voice for many, many years of the Whistler on radio. It's interesting to hear him like in an announcer role,
Right.
and then.
He's got a very deep voice, kind of similar to yours. Sounds a lot alike.
Not quite as deep as mine.
I mean, I could
Lisa.
actually almost confuse the two of you.
It's interesting though because he this is an NBC show and he was an announcer. Just he wasn't an actor, he was an announcer on it. But then on CBS, he was the Whistler.
Right.
So yeah. I mean, he got to work on both networks doing totally different things. Phil Harris and Alice Faye, May 8th, 1949, Mother's Day show with married couple Phil Harris and Alice Faye. And I got to tell you, that series was so well done, such great writing, and the actors were so terrific on it. One of the funniest shows from the golden age of radio. Hope you enjoyed that. Let's take a quick break. Then it's more on the WGN Radio Theater.
All you have to do is touch my hand to show me you understand, and something happens to me that's some kind of wonderful, But anytime my little world seems blue, I just have to look at you, and everything seems to be some kind of wonderful. I know I can.
You know what I think is also wonderful?
I'm afraid to ask.
Bistro.
Oh, Bistro.
Because I saw some of the food on the website. Looks really
so
good.
you're ready to take the plunge and
this
order?
This is the week. I'm gonna pick out what I want from Bistro.
So I just want to tell everybody, Bistro is my find. It's my excitement of the week. It is the best vegan meal delivery service in the entire world.
Yep.
And I can safely say that because I am a fan of Bistro.
Well, you get the food and you love it.
I get the food. I love it. You know, they cook the food. They have their own chefs. And they prepare this fresh, organic food, and they deliver it to me frozen. And I just heat it and enjoy it.
And it's vegan, so it's amazing,
all vegan.
right?
I don't go to the grocery store or look for recipes or chop or prep. I just get these wonderful, healthy, plant-based meals delivered to my door, and I heat it up in the microwave or the oven, and I love Bistro.
Right. Check it out. I'm gonna join.
Yeah.
I'm going to join, and I'm going to get the food.
You can customize your own plan. You can have high protein or gluten-free, low-calorie, whatever works for you. I promise you'll love it. Check it out. Go to Veestro.com, Veestro.com, and let me know how much you love it as well.
2 E's in Veestro, Veestro.com. All right, I'm going to do it, Lisa.
I'm excited to hear about your experience. And I'll tell you next week
what I ordered. In our next hour, we're going to tune into The Lives of Harry Lime, Orson Welles starring in the prequel to the movie. It's great. You're going to love it. Stick around here on WGN.
They asked me how I knew my true love was true. Inside cannot be denied. They said someday you'll find all who love are blind.
I'll dye my cigarette out, Lisa. I don't want to get smoke in your eyes.
Okay, thank you. I would appreciate that.
It is 9 minutes after midnight here. It's Sunday. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
And it's hour 3 of the WGN Radio Theater.
And it is March 1st.
It is March 1st. Yeah, it's not leap year. Isn't leap year the year that women can ask men to marry them or something like that? Isn't that how that works in leap year?
I never heard that one.
I think so.
Well,
There's some
think
kind
ask
of a
men whether it was leap year or not.
I know that.
Okay.
I'm not saying you can't ever ask, but I think that's like a kind of a traditional, little
well, maybe
fun
this
thing.
will be your year then, Carl.
Yeah, maybe some woman's going to ask me to get married.
Yeah, maybe. Anything's possible, you
anything is possible.
You believe.
This is true.
Next weekend is daylight saving time.
If a woman did, she would definitely have smoke in her eyes.
She'd be wearing rose-colored glasses, too.
It's the only way she's going to ask me to marry her if she can't see me. It's what is it now? It's what?
What?
It's what?
Next weekend. Saturday at 2 a.m., which is kind of Sunday morning, is daylight saving time.
Right.
So at 2 o'clock, it will be 3 o'clock. So I think we will lose an hour of our show next weekend.
That's right. I think we're going to be...
So
that's
we'll
probably
be on for 4 hours,
right.
I assume.
Even though we're starting at 10.
Right, we'll start at 10, but at 2 o'clock it will be 3 o'clock.
Okay.
And we can watch the clocks here in the studio turn.
Yes. Orson Welles is the star of the radio show we're going to play in this hour, The Lives of Harry Lime. He was sort of a con artist, good old Harry Lime. He was the star of the film The Third Man, along with Joseph Cotton. And then it was so popular, the movie was so popular that they created a radio series as a prequel to the movie called The Lives of Harry Lime, because he dies in the movie. You know, he's
they'd have to do a prequel.
Shot in the sewers of Vienna. So that's in this hour. You're also you're going to give us just the facts from 1951, right?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, so stay with us, folks. Lots more coming your way right here on the WGN Radio Theater.
3.2 million cats enter animal shelters every year. Sadly, over half of them are euthanized. So now, when you buy a green jug of Cat's Pride Fresh and Light litter, we will donate a pound of litter to shelters across the country. No asterisk, a pound for every jug, period. See the whole story and find out how you can help save America's shelter cats one green jug at a time at catspride.com.
Eating natural and organic is not as expensive as it used to be, especially when you shop at Woodman's. They have aisles full of certified organic food, from fruits and vegetables to dairy products and even meat, all at great prices. They even have a huge selection of wheat-free and gluten-free items. I can come to Woodman's and get everything I need all under one roof. My name is Alicia, and I shop at Woodman's.
Hi, this is Lisa Wolf. Check out the Classic Radio Club at classicradioclub.com, where each month you can receive 10 of the greatest classic radio shows of all time on 5 CDs in a collector case. Join now and receive your first month's 10 classic radio shows on 5 CDs, regularly priced at $39.95 for only $1 plus shipping and handling. Choose the digital option and receive your 10 classic radio shows via email, and will eliminate the shipping and handling fee. Each month, we'll select 10 more of the greatest classic radio shows of all time from our library of over 100,000 shows and send them to you. And I promise every show will be superior sound quality, and you'll never receive a duplicate show. Log on to classicradioclub.com and receive your first month's 10 classic radio shows for only $1. Join now at classicradioclub.com. That's classicradioclub.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, the story you're about to hear is true. The names have been changed to protect the innocent.
This is our Just the Facts segment from 1951. We're about to hear the lives of Harry Lime from 1951. But in 1951, Ike Turner, who is the ex-husband of Tina Turner, recorded what is considered by many to be the first rock and roll song.
You women have heard of jalopies, you've heard the noise they make, but let me introduce my new Rocket 88. Yes,
this is called Rocket 88.
It's a cool song.
It is a cool song. Are you familiar with it?
Yeah.
Okay. First recorded in Memphis, Tennessee, of course, in March of 1951, and the single reached number 1 on the Billboard R&B chart, considered to be the first rock and roll song. It was inducted into the Blues Hall of Fame in 91, the Grammy Hall of Fame.
That's a great trivia question. What's the first rock and roll song of all time?
It is arguable, of course.
Yeah, sure.
But this is the one that most people consider to be the first, and now you know it's Rocket 88.
Wow.
All right.
Did not know that.
All right. So a very famous photo was taken March 14th of 1951. The photographer was Arthur Sass, and he asked Albert Einstein to smile.
Okay.
Are you familiar with this photo?
Oh, yeah, the black and white photo of him.
And
sure.
what did he do instead of smile?
Frowned?
Well, almost. He stuck out his tongue.
Oh.
And that's what created the famous photo. It was taken just after his 72nd birthday celebration.
His hair was all crazy all over the place.
Yeah, and that's the funny thing about this, is that it became one of the most popular photos ever taken of Einstein. And
I think Andy Warhol later did a painting of it, one of his Andy Warhol paintings.
He may very well. And
I could be wrong, but I think he did.
You could be wrong. You could be right.
I'm usually wrong.
Usually wrong. But the thing about this picture that people were really grabbing onto is that it showed a nutty professor side of him and a more playful side of him, rather than that very serious Albert Einstein one that many assumed that he was.
Yeah.
So the original picture was auctioned off for $72,300.